Hello, this is Aljets recording my biweekly for I suppose the past 4 weeks because I didn't really make one last 2 weeks. So one of the main things I'm working on right now, I guess, is the traumatic brain injury antibody project. So looking at mixer workflows, eventually, to my understanding, trying to find the proteins that are in the TBI patients that are leaking out of the blood-brain barrier. Um, so this document, I'll go over that at the end, reflects research of Mixer, gotten into it a little bit. Haven't looked at ImmuneArc, but I don't think it's really like a high priority to identify proteins. It might be like from the little bit that I've like read about it, looked into it. I think it'd be helpful for maybe like categorizing the antibodies that are found, the clonotypes that are found. But I don't think I need to use it right now unless I'm mistaken. And I don't really know what my next steps are from this. I don't know because I made the document for Annie. I'm not sure what she's going to do with it. What her next steps are. I asked her for her presentation, but I didn't see it today at the group meeting, and I don't know how much it gets into future directions. So yeah, I'm also working with Joelle on more GNN models for inhibition prediction, working on getting something other than an OATP that's easier to characterize or that we know more about, so we can say this is this is the good data that we know that we can run through. And then this is our like okay AlphaFold data, and this is some like data that might be like similar to the quality of the OATPs, and seeing how that measures up to the OATP data. So met with Joelle last Thursday, planning on meeting with her again tomorrow. Um, Working with obviously CA2. I've made an AlphaFold prediction with default settings for CA2. This isn't that. This is just something I found on the internet. But my prediction looks a lot like that. I mean, it's like I just ran default AlphaFold, so I wasn't anticipating anything really exciting. Um, so I haven't gotten a chance to do a literature review on AlphaFold stuff, making it hopefully less reliant on crystal structures to get kind of an idea of what the OATP 2B1 predictions would look like and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, next 2 weeks, the AlphaFold prediction for CA2, the literature review and findings on that, so you can use the information that's out there. And then in 4 weeks, um, she said to put to do docking stuff and maybe Plip. Haven't used Plip. I've only ran through the tutorial for docking, so yeah, that's on the table though after those. And then I included the Alzheimer's drugs workflow just because I was working on that. I suppose that would be, yeah, 4 to 3 weeks ago now. Um, Docking list from 9/11. I have Alzheimer's drugs from the red section of this dendrogram that are hopefully similar to substrates, that those are kind of our leads on it. And then more Alzheimer's drugs from that sheet, um, called Alzheimer's drugs leads numbered, which I'm not exactly sure what those are from. Um, And then some just like common substrates or inhibitors based on the 1 or the 0 from the substrates sheet. And I'm planning on this, taking a back seat, unless you say otherwise, to the antibodies and the inhibition stuff. So let me show you the document that's really kind of more of an update of what I was doing with the antibodies. Um, so yeah, just like the general flow events, antigens, antigen receptors, um, when they see the antigens, clonal expansion occurs, more of these are necessary, we think. So there's a whole bunch of those in the bloodstream. Probably. And the clonotypes that we're getting are the encoding genes themselves, the TGX and IGX. Um, that's at least the data that was on the Google Drive that Jeremy sent. TGX, IGX. So yeah, inputs, outputs to mixer, put in RNA stuff, which we don't have. That's in FASTQ format. There's nothing in FASTQ format on the Google Drive, I don't think. Um, output stuff in initial, that's in raw analysis. And then we put it into clones format and eventually into TSV file so we can read it. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the TSV files that are, various interpretations. Read count, read fraction are the important ones probably. This is the sheet that Jeremy sent an email, or I think you might have sent it an email, um, Danny, but I guess I don't know. Um, so it has the like each like antibodies, like common things on it for each patient, like um the clone types that come up the most, I think. And so we can use that to plug into some like protein matching um, tools like BLASTP. I put in amino acid sequences like the CDR H3s, get out a list of potential proteins that match. And so the idea behind that would be get the antibodies and then say, okay, like what are some common proteins or uncommon proteins that leak from the brain that these would deal with. Um, yeah, I haven't used a MUARC, um, and so just some format stuff. So yeah, that's what I got for those 2 weeks.